Welcome to this course on Pinet Lab installation. In this particular module, we're going to take a look at trusted repository sources. If you want to install Pinet Lab, you need to download the necessary packages from a repository. But what is a repository, by the way? A repository is a server that contains sets of packages. It contains necessary files and packages. So let's say maybe you're trying to download like a software, and then you need to download all the files and packages that are included in that software. You can download them from a repository. Okay, so we just said that you can download packages from repositories. What are packages? So a package is literally a compressed software archive file that contains all the files that are included with a software application that provides any functionality. So you want to install Pinet Lab, you need to get all the necessary files and packages from a repository. Ubuntu, which is the operating system that we're installing our Pinet Lab on, Ubuntu has an official repository that can be accessed by visiting archive.ubuntu.com. So that is the only official repository for Ubuntu. But it doesn't mean that that's the only repository that works. There are lots of third-party repositories that you can use at UserRix. Some of these repositories, we're going to see some of them. Pinet Lab has its own repo.pinetlab.com. We'll take a look at that as well. There are so many repositories out there. Okay, so let's take a look at the repository. So for Pinet Lab, we'll need to use repo.pinetlab.com. Now, when we log into Ubuntu, if you want to check all the repositories that you have, the official repository, you can use the command nano to get into the etc/apt/sources list directory. Okay, so you go into the etc/apt directory, and then you can view this file sources.list. You can use nano to get there, and then we're going to add the repository for Pinet Lab. If you do not add that repository, you will not be able to download your Pinet Lab. All the files and packages that are needed to achieve the functionality of Pinet Lab will not be downloaded. So it's very important that we add repo.pinetlab.com to the etc/apt directory. In our next module, we're going to see how this can be done. Thank you.